All right, welcome back to DPL. I'm here now with our friend and entertainment expert. Are you an expert?
I guess so.
I guess so.
It's true, it is.
Paul Southman, good to see you again, Paul.
Good to see you.
And you're going to tell us about the new sci-fi thriller, Chappie. Tell us about it.
That's right. Well, this is a really, really cool sci-fi action film. If you like this kind of things, I know you don't get to the movies much.
But I might want to see this because it's action.
Right. Well, it's about a police droid that gets reprogrammed and then gets sort of its own thoughts and feelings. And it's, you know, really kind of cool. It takes place in the future. It's got Hugh Jackman with a mullet. So when are you going to see that again?
All right. Well, let's check it out then.
Yeah, sounds good. And this is Deb Patel.
Set it up for us.
Yeah, sorry. This is Deb Patel, who is the star of the film. You saw him in Slumdog Millionaire a couple of years ago.
Yes.
And now he's in the #1 and the #3 movies in the country, which is Chappie and the second best exotic Marigold Hotel.
Wow, wow. He's pretty hot. Let's check it out.
I brought you into this world. A machine that can think and feel.
That's it. Come. Come here, little buddy.
That's a watch. That's a watch.
What?
It's like a child. It has to learn.
Your name. Chappie.
Chappie.
Anything you want to do in your life, you can do. Write poetry, have original ideas.
Wow.
Well, this is a big week for you. You have two of the biggest releases coming out, Chappie and the second best exotic Marigold Hotel. Seems like every trailer we're seeing has you in it.
I know, it's overkill, right? It definitely wasn't planned that they were going to drop on the same day, but yeah, it's a really exciting time. I've got all my family here in New York, and we're having a great time premiere hopping.
Well, like it says in the trailer, people are always fearful of what they don't understand. Do you see that as true in all your worldly travels?
Yeah. In a way, yeah, I think so. You know, it's a kind of a riff on ignorance in a way, isn't it? You know, it's very easy to be scared of something you don't understand, but that's the great thing about traveling. It kind of expands your horizons and your mind the more people and kind of humanity you come in contact with, yeah.
Well, Chappie looks like it was really fun to make. Is there a day, scene, or moment you think will always stand out to you?
Oh man, there were so many. I mean, there was a pretty special moment when Sigourney Weaver walked on set. You know, to have, you know, the Queen of Sci-Fi in this film was you know, kind of a fanboy moment for me to see Ripley.
Well, speaking of, your great director Neil Blomkamp was working on the new Aliens film. Have you been vying for a part?
Yep. No, we haven't really spoken about it, to be honest. We've been deep in Chappie press. But, I mean, he knows where I am if he wants me.
Now, your life has changed quite a bit since Slumdog Millionaire. Have you been able to get used to the attention? I know it was hard for you at first.
Yeah, you know, you can never really fully adjust to a lifestyle like this. It kind of, you know, it's constantly surprising but, you know, it really, Slumdog opened a lot of doors for me, and it kind of turned a dream into a career. So I'm really, you know, happy to have been a part of it and proud of the movie.
So what's the most important thing for people to know about Chappie? The early trailers look a lot different from the recent ones, so some people might be a little confused.
Yeah, it's got a bit of everything, man. It's a cool mashup of, you know, a comedy and a drama, and there's lots of amazing effects and battles, you know. But, you know, at the center of it, there's this beautiful kind of character played by Sharlto Copley, who's the lead in District 9. And, you know, we're in the hands of, you know, Neil Blomkamp, who I think is a really, you know, a true auteur, and it's a film with a great social message, and it's just fun. It's really entertaining, you know.
And this is something we need to see on the big screen, right?
Yeah, I hope so. I hope people like it, yeah.
Now, we always ask people the moment in their career where they just kind of had to go for it and it worked out for them. What do you suppose that was for you in your life?
It kind of you kind of have tiny moments of it each time you go in for an audition and it works, you know. My mum saw an advert in a newspaper on the train, and she dragged me to this open casting call. I was very reluctant to go. I was 16 years old, you know, no real acting experience apart from taking it as theatre in school. And I got this role in this show called Skins, and from there, Danny Boyle's daughter saw me in that, and that's how I got to audition for him in Slumdog. So that was it's a crazy, you know, crazy journey, and I would guess my Hail Mary moment, maybe.
All right, Hail Mary. Drew will be happy to hear about that. So what will we see you in next?
There's a film that I just shot with Jeremy Irons and Toby Jones and Stephen Fry called The Man Who Knew Infinity. It's about a period film about this true life genius who's the first Indian mathematician to become a fellow at Cambridge. And also, I'm shooting a film called Lion right now with Nicole Kidman.
Well, thank you so much for taking the time. We're really looking forward to seeing you on the big screen twice this weekend.
Thank you so much. Thanks.
You taught us so much more than I could ever have imagined.
We're gonna make you cool and tough.
Don't laugh, I'm being cool. He's gonna be removed.
He's just a kid.
It could be the next step in evolution.
I am consciousness. I am alive. I am Chappie.
Wow, that's good stuff with Dev Patel, man. Good interview, Paul. Always, as always.
Thank you.
And you can see Chappie at a Cinemark near you. Hey, Paul, what else you got for us today?
Well, I got something else pretty big for you. This week we went out to L.A. and we're at the legendary Chinese Theater.
Oh, man.
Yeah, it's really cool. And you've seen all the handprints and footprints of all the stars out there.
Including Drew Pearson. You know,
I know,
a
right?
star on the Walk of Fame. It's not me, but I claim it's me.
That's true. Well, might as well be.
Right.
So we've got 12 million loops on this special Vine we did with Jake Paul and Logan Paul, are two of the biggest Viners out there. And it's really funny. They did a dunk on Vince Vaughn, who's 6'5", by the way.
Wow,
so
he's 6'5"?
Whole lot of fun. It's got a lot of people paying attention to it, so we'll take a look at that as well. You can see it online at Dallas Movie Minute as well.
All right, good stuff, Paul.
Thank you.
Appreciate you as always. And when we come back with DPL, Dr. G is going to tell us how to shed all those unwanted pounds. Can't wait to hear about that. And we'll be right back after this.
Drew Pearson Live is brought to you by Whataburger. The Chicken Strip Monterey Melt is a brand new spin on legendary flavors. Get it while you can at Whataburger.